Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Using his legs, it's Gibson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Right, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
Going for it all. It's complete. A huge pickup. Nothing but green ahead. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Back to throw, it's Potts. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Complete to start this drive. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around.
The ball is out behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Clemson will send the punt team out.
Number 19, on to kick it away.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just lets it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's a draw. Nifty little dance step. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's first and 10.
There's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball. He can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position. Being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're gonna bring out the chains to measure this one. Wants to throw on third. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's gonna take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Clemson jumps to the line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. A little floater there that falls incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end. Time to take a shot. Give him 6. Touchdown, Texas! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, Clemson, 0.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got an open man. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Sends it downfield. Pulls it in on the right. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it on the outside. It's Cook. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
It'll be a draw. Hard running there. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Texas offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Looking to throw, it's Potts. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. They want to throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
34, Clemson, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it again. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. And they're not on the same page there. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Potts. Makes his connection. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. He makes the grab. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score. Texas, 41. Clemson.
On the move from inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Using the quick game. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dixon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the short completion brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. And the defense gets to the quarterback. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He lets one fly deep. Pass on the way in. It's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Scanning the field, it's Potts. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10 for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Hit as he throws. And that pass intercepted. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they still got it at the 31. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. They're bringing heat. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. And they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Gibson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He'll just keep slinging it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Still looking on the move. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term, and he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Feeling some heat. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Makes the grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Clemson will send the punt team out. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got great speed, and the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Now 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Potts. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Right down the middle. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
29 Philly, 2-9-50.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the stomping has commenced.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the right. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Texas! How about that D coming up with a play like that? That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Oregon. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. He saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football is going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab outside. It's Dixon. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the 1st down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles, dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home.
Ball in the air, intercepted. They're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense starts with a short field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes a catch and knocked down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to get to him. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. On 4th down, looking to pass. What a snag by the defense. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. The 1st down for the offense. He's going to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And that's going to be a safety. They prevented the touchdown by falling on him, but they'll give up the deuce. And he was able to get back on top of it. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really